Hello, happy Monday. My name is Alina Johnson. I'm CIO and owner of Johnson Consulting Services. And every Monday, thank you for joining us live here on YouTube for our financial literacy series. Today is a special day in a subject that I had not yet discussed with you. So let's get to it. I'll be starting our presentation now. All right. So again, this is Alina Johnson of Johnson Consulting Services, and this is our weekly series here live on YouTube on financial literacy. Today's topic is the 529 plan, or 529 college planning tool. Today is October 24th, and we will not be in next week on video, but stay tuned for more information. This is our permissive use policy. And who are we? Johnson Consulting Services is a woman-owned, SBA-certified hub zone business headquartered here in the great city of Detroit, Michigan. We provide professional consulting services. So visit us today. We're Detroit JCS on Twitter and Instagram. Today's agenda will be discussing the definition of a 529 plan, go through the advantages of having a 529 plan, and we'll discuss some key terms. So what is a 529 plan? Well, by law, it's a qualified tuition plan and is authorized by Section 529 of the Internal Revenue Code. It's sponsored by states, state agencies, and educational institutions, schools, and supported by the Setting Every Community Up for Retirement Enhancement Act, or the Secure Act of 2019. The plain English definition, a 529 plan allows you to prepay tuition and mandatory fees at current costs. So what is a 529 plan in terms of what does it do? When can you start it? Well, anytime. In fact, you can start one today. According to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, there are two types of 529 plans: a prepaid tuition plan and an education savings plan. All 50 states and the District of Columbia in Washington, D.C. sponsor at least one of these types of 529 plans. Most states have a 529 plan. Michigan is no different. In fact, you'll see the different plans that Michigan has for those seeking higher education. Johnson Consulting Services provides professional consulting services in all 50 states. So the Michigan 529 plan is called the Michigan Education Savings Plan or program, and is set by law, that's Public Act 433 of 1998. We also have a Uniform Transfer to Minors Act, and other states may have that, or a Uniform Gift to Minors Act, minors being those under age. Now, these are tax-free custodial accounts that are used to hold and protect assets for minors until they come of age. And I'll provide the links in the video description. Benefits. Well, these plans start as low as $25 contributions or $15 per pay period through direct deposit. You can roll over the amount from another 529 account or take advantage of the tax-free growth to use for tuition, certain room and board expenses, and any fees, books, supplies, and equipment, which includes computers, internet access, software, and printers, all included for what you can use this 529 benefit plan for. And again, all the program details and information will be provided in the description. For the 529 plan to begin, you may mail a personal check, bank draft, cash, or teller's check, but no cash contributions yet. There are other forms of payment that they do not accept, and all program information will be provided. These plans can be used for most expenses at accredited colleges and universities in the United States and even certain colleges abroad. And this includes all students, including special needs students as well. Michigan also has the Michigan Education Trust, or MET, which is a prepaid tuition savings program where you can save for college at today's pricing. This is discounted age-based pricing, which means the earlier you get this program for a child, the better. Last year, the program reopened December 31st. So we'll see if it starts up again December 31st of this year. No news has yet been announced. Michigan's 529 plan is a little bit non-traditional in that a basic 529 plan allows you to save for tuition and mandatory fees at current prices, whereas Michigan's education savings plan allows you to save for tuition, mandatory fees, and room and board at current pricing. Some excellent resources for this type of information is an organization called Saving for College, or savingforcollege.com. The SEC has also provided a lot of good information on 529 plans, and that's at sec.gov. Doing your due diligence and research into college completion would be remiss without looking at the College Board. The College Board has useful presentations that go through a lot of what goes into saving for college. Additionally, Sally Mae provides some leading research, including an annual report called How America Saves for College, and the Institute for College Access and Success, or TICAS, provides regional and national research on college completion. Your primary source for financial aid information should always be the U.S. Department of Education. Little known fact: the Federal Student Aid Department, which is a department at the U.S. Department of Education, awards more than $120 billion a year in grants, work-study funds, and low-interest loans to about 13 million students. So we all know that college is an investment for the future. So let's go over some key terms. One being cost of attendance, the other, the student aid index. So when determining financial aid, college costs are also known as cost of attendance. And the cost of attendance is the average cost to attend one academic year of college. It includes tuition, fees, books and supplies, room and board, transportation, and personal expenses. The cost of attendance is adjusted each year by each school individually. Every school's cost of attendance is different. In addition, things that affect cost of attendance include whether or not you're on campus, off campus, in district, out of district, in state, or out of state. All these and many other factors affect cost of attendance. Before the FAFSA application changed, there was something known as expected family contribution. This is now known as the Student Aid Index and is calculated from the information that you provide on the FAFSA. Once you've completed the FAFSA, you receive the Student Aid Report, and there you'll find your SAI or Student Aid Index. Your SEI number could be 0 or even negative, so check your SAR for more information. Bonus 529 Plan News. Per the 2019 Act, the Setting Every Community Up for Retirement Enhancement Act, 529 plans may be used to repay student loans. The map on the right are the Michigan Community College districts. So contact Johnson Consulting Services to find out more details. Johnson Consulting Services is a professional consulting services company who accepts the following forms of payment: Class Wallet, Square, Stripe, Visa, MasterCard, and now Afterpay. Next week, there won't be a video, but do tune in to our new podcast. We're Detroit JCS on Anchor and Spotify. Download one or both apps. You'll find them on Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And we're Detroit JCS. Thank you for joining us today. And be sure to tune in next week as we discuss on the podcast a new special guest we'll be having to discuss financial literacy here in Michigan. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you again and have a great one. Good evening.